She walked off center court with tears in her eyes. The scoreboard said she had lost. But just hours later, the entire tennis world was talking about her as if she had won the tournament. Fans were celebrating. Analysts couldn't stop praising her. The rankings had delivered shocking news, and suddenly one question was everywhere. How could a player who lost in the fourth round achieve the highest ranking of her entire career? It sounded impossible. But the truth behind Alex Eala's unforgettable Wimbledon journey is even more inspiring than the headlines. This wasn't a story about one match. It was the story of years of sacrifice, relentless determination, and a breakthrough that may have changed women's tennis forever. When Wimbledon began, most casual fans barely recognized Alex Eala's name. She wasn't one of the tournament favorites. She wasn't surrounded by enormous expectations or media hype. While the spotlight remained fixed on Grand Slam champions and top-ranked superstars, Alex quietly arrived in London carrying something far more dangerous: confidence built through months of hard work. Long before the crowds filled center court, she had already been laying the foundation for this remarkable moment. Week after week, she traveled from one tournament to another, collecting valuable ranking points, sharpening every aspect of her game, and proving to herself that she belonged among the world's best. There were no shortcuts, no overnight success. Every improvement came through discipline, patience, and an unwavering belief in the process. Her real breakthrough started during the grass court season. At the Berlin Open, Alex stunned several top-ranked opponents with fearless tennis that immediately caught the attention of analysts across the WTA Tour. Those victories weren't lucky escapes. They were convincing performances against elite competition. With every win, her confidence grew stronger, and so did her world ranking. Soon, she climbed to world number 30, the highest ranking of her young career at that point. That achievement carried enormous importance because Wimbledon determines its seedings using the late June WTA rankings. For the very first time, Alex entered a Grand Slam as the number 29 seed. For many players, it's simply another number beside their name. For Alex, it represented years of sacrifice finally being recognized. The achievement became even sweeter when compared to where she had been only 12 months earlier. The previous Wimbledon had ended almost before it began, with a painful first-round exit. Many young players struggled to recover after disappointments like that. Alex used it as fuel. Instead of doubting herself, she returned stronger, smarter, and more determined. Grass courts had transformed from a weakness into her greatest weapon. Before Wimbledon even started, she had already compiled an impressive record on grass and captured the WTA 125 title in Birmingham. Suddenly, she wasn't arriving in London hoping to survive a few rounds. She genuinely believed she could compete with anyone. Still, very few people outside her own team expected what happened next. Every tournament before Wimbledon had quietly prepared her for one defining opportunity. Match after match, she continued building confidence without attracting too much attention from the global media. While fans focused on the established stars, Alex continued improving behind the scenes. Sometimes the biggest breakthroughs happen when nobody is watching. Then Wimbledon arrived. She handled the early rounds with remarkable composure. There was no panic, no overwhelming pressure. She played with maturity far beyond her years, moving confidently through the draw while gaining momentum with every victory. Then everything changed. Standing across the net was the defending Wimbledon champion and world number 3, Iga Świątek. Almost every prediction favored the reigning champion. Experience, rankings, reputation, everything pointed toward one outcome. But Alex wasn't interested in predictions. She stepped onto center court believing she belonged. From the very first point, it became obvious this wouldn't be another routine victory for the favorite. The opening set developed into an intense battle filled with breathtaking rallies and enormous pressure. Every game felt like it could decide the entire match. Neither player gave an inch. Eventually, the first set reached a dramatic tiebreak. This was the moment that separates hopeful challengers from genuine contenders. Alex never blinked. She attacked when the opportunity appeared. She defended brilliantly when necessary. Most importantly, she stayed calm while millions watched around the world. Winning that tiebreak completely changed the atmosphere. Suddenly, the defending champion wasn't controlling the match anymore. Alex sensed it. Her confidence exploded. She entered the second set with fearless aggression, striking clean winners from both wings while forcing one of the world's greatest players into uncomfortable positions again and again. Point after point, game after game, center court watched something almost nobody believed possible. Alex Eala wasn't surviving against the defending champion. She was dominating. When the final point landed, the scoreboard confirmed one of the biggest upsets Wimbledon had seen in years. 7-6, 6-2, The crowd erupted. The tennis world stood still. A young Filipina had just defeated one of the greatest players on the planet on tennis' biggest stage. Within minutes, social media exploded. Headlines appeared across the world. Commentators called it one of the defining moments of the tournament. But statistics alone couldn't explain why this victory touched so many people. It was the emotion. During her on-court interview, Alex struggled to hide what the moment meant to her. She thanked everyone who had believed in her journey. She smiled through overwhelming emotions as thousands of fans applauded her historic achievement. Then came the image that instantly became unforgettable. Before leaving center court, she paused. She placed her hand over her heart. Then she formed a heart with both hands toward the crowd. That single gesture captured everything: gratitude, humility, joy. It wasn't simply another upset. It was history. Alex became the first Filipina in the Open era to reach the fourth round of Wimbledon, inspiring millions of people back home who suddenly saw someone from their own country competing and winning against the very best in the world. For Philippine tennis, everything had changed. For Alex herself, life would never be the same. The attention became global almost overnight. Sports networks replayed the highlights continuously. Fans who had never watched her before suddenly wanted to know everything about her journey. Former champions praised her composure. Analysts predicted this wouldn't be her last deep Grand Slam run. But tennis rarely allows players much time to celebrate. Only 2 days later, another enormous challenge waited. This time, it was experienced Italian star Jasmine Paolini, a Grand Slam finalist and one of the tour's toughest competitors. Unlike the emotional battle against Swiatek, this match demanded something different: consistency, patience, endurance. Alex fought with everything she had. She refused to go away. After losing the opening set, many expected the match to end quickly. Instead, she answered with incredible resilience, capturing the second set and forcing a deciding third. Every point became a war. Every rally pushed both players to their physical limits. The center court crowd appreciated the quality of tennis unfolding before them, cheering loudly for both competitors. In the final set, experience ultimately made the difference. Paolini stayed composed during the biggest moments and escaped with a hard-fought victory. The scoreboard showed defeat, but strangely, almost nobody focused on the loss. Instead, the entire conversation centered on what Alex had accomplished over the previous 2 weeks. Fans weren't disappointed. They were inspired. Analysts agreed that her victory over Swiatek had not been a lucky day or a miracle performance. Her consistency throughout the tournament proved she belonged among the world's elite. Even Paolini praised Alex afterward, acknowledging both her remarkable level and the incredible atmosphere surrounding her historic run. For Alex, the defeat was painful. No athlete enjoys losing. But deep down, she knew something extraordinary had happened. She hadn't simply enjoyed a good tournament. She had completely rewritten the history of Philippine tennis. And incredibly, the biggest surprise was still waiting.